rage of demons. Alright, let's explore this trade post further. Oh, is this guy? Are they picking mushrooms? What is happening here? What? Is this a bug or is this oh, I think that's a bug, but oh my god. Had any good adventures lately? Not as good as you, apparently. Oh my. Holy cow. Oh, wow. That is okay. Oh man. Fields, endless fields of these mushrooms. Boiled mushrooms. The trap is installed, but not armed. Alright, I'll try dexterity. Using your deft hands, you rearm the trap. The trap is armed and ready for any enemies that have an unfortunate luck of yada yada yada. Okay. Oh, I see you standing there. The lore master is up this way. He's been here longer than any of the rest of us. You must be the heroes I have been expecting. I hope the journey was not too difficult. Well, I don't know about heroes, but yeah. You must be Usta. Yes, I have been for my entire life, and I shall be until I die. You are here to search for your guildmate, of course, but I hold out hope that your objective and mine can be met together. And your objective is what, exactly? To see Sulu liberated from the monsters that took it from us. To see avenge those who fell in the invasion. Oh yes, and to see your friend return safely. That, of course. And what happened in Sulu? The outpost was overrun by terrible creatures, illithids, but like none we'd ever fought before. In the moments our defenses were overrun, our soldiers forced to slaughter the few civilians who lived and worked in Sulu. I and a few members of my staff escaped, but only I survived the journey to Mental Durek until I met your guildmate, who had given up hope of recovering the outpost. I had given up hope of recovering the outpost. Why would the mind flayers attack Sulu? I know not what drives such creatures. Cruelty, perhaps, or an appetite for Duergar minds. Come on, you're a lore master. Surely you know more than what you're telling me. Of course I do. Though I get far too few opportunities to share my knowledge these days. My belief is that the mind flayers attacked to recover an artifact, one rumored to have been hidden in Sulul since my people threw off the yokes of slavery and chased the illithids out of Grapplestone. Whether they found the artifact, I cannot say. It matters little. I was there to study the outpost's history, not to give my life to protect an object of little more than emotional relevance. If the artifact is there, then consider it mine. There are those who might take issue with that. I am not one of them. Well, that's good. Then we have no problem. I will mark the entrance to Sulu on your map. Do be careful. I do not wish to add your deaths to my ledger. surface dwellers. Beyond these doors is the Duergar warehouse. You don't have permission to enter. Not yet, but I will.
Fine.
What the heck? What is that? Oh man. That is some quality comedy right there. Are those the only defenses I need to worry about? Do I need to secure the whole place or just the Duergar portion? Okay. So I need to check out a lot.
If you insist.
Head back this way towards the sense part of the outpost.
I suppose.
Weak fence. This barricade has seen better days. It couldn't take more blows from a blunt weapon. Slap some loose objects nearby onto the barricade using your weapon as a hammer. I do have a giant-ass club that make a damn good hammer. Tried smashing things to the barricade, but it quickly goes nowhere. The barricade now has a few dents in it and leads conspicuously to the left. Hey, use an ability to strike the barricade. You don't have stone skin. That is true. Okay. Let's walk away from now. I guess I'm gonna need either a scroll or I suppose I could have Lydia do it. It's always my main character's attributes. She'd obviously have being a cleric and high wisdom.
Very well.
Okay. Come back to it. Okay.
Fine. If you insist.
Let's talk to the chief negotiator for the Zens. Can
If I must.
Fantastic! It sounds as if your ventures have been making great progress. Keep me posted with any updates. Of course. The halfling smiles. The halfling leaves, eyeing you up and down as he passes. The human turns to face you, smiling. Well, hello. I haven't seen you around here before. My name is Kenthra Storgi, chief negotiator for the Centauri. We don't get many visitors from the surface down here, so it's nice to see a potentially friendly face. Tell me, how did you gain passage to Mantle Dareth? I'm here on a mission for the Golden Feather. Oh, that's you, is it? Henry quickly scans through the papers, looking for the keywords that stand out. Finally, she hands the papers back to you with a smile. Ah, just be kind. Such a kind, upstanding woman. Between you and me, she's the kind of person you don't mind owing favors to. Well now, that you're here, what is it that you intend to do? I heard you had demon trouble. I'm here to crack some skulls. Demon hunter? Not exactly. That's just what I've been telling you. Who knows, I might want to be in league with the demons. Demon hunter? Well, I doubt the Durgar are going to let you just waltz in on their action. They're not a race you want trouble with, trust me. No, it may not work for the skull cracking. It may not be work of the skull cracking nature, but I do have a problem you could probably help solve. What's the problem? There are three basic principles of mental dare that must never be broken. Number one, no stealing any goods from any fellow merchants. Fairly straightforward. Number two, no disguising of goods. We're surrounded by wizards here, and they love to use illusions to make things look more valuable than they are. And number three, no use of magic during negotiations and haggling. Break any of those rules and you get chained up and thrown in the dark lake. Seems pretty straightforward. Fortunately, that's where we have a problem. A merchant in West Marketplace has been accused of breaking such a rule. And this merchant happens to be an outsider, like you and me. As the only faction in Mantle Dare from the surface, the Zentarum are seen to represent all people here, not native to the Underdark. When a surface dweller breaks the rules, it falls to us to deal with the situation. Are you looking to deal with the accusers? Oh no, please, I'm sure this is all just a misunderstanding. I'd ask you to make sure that's the case, if you catch my drift. If you can't do that, then do as you see fit. The merchant in question is still operating for the time being, but the accusations are serious. She doesn't have long before the Drow and Durgar call for her to take an extended dip in the lake. Her name is Rosira Falcon's Dawn. She's an elf. Yeah, I kind of figured from the name. Or a half elf. Pointy ears, you know. Like I said, when was the last time an elf cheated anyone? It happens more often than you know. Okay. This better be worth it. Oh, trust me, it will be. I did mention that I'm with this Zentarum, didn't I? You'll find it, Rosira, in the West Marketplace. Use discretion if you can. No need to draw any more attention to her than she already has. You can come back here when you're done. We'll talk about your compensation.
I suppose. Very well.
Oh, hey there. Sorry, no visitors for the Black Network today. Black Network. You're really not from around here, are you? It's an alias for us on Terra. Don't worry about the details.
Fine. If you insist. If I must.
You're new around here, right? They call me Malignity. If any of your equipment needs repairs, you just let me know. Yeah. I mean, my equipment is shitty, but it's in good condition. I don't care if a Drow has the best price. I just know he's going to try to cheat me somehow. Hello, traveler. Fortunately, I can't sell to you. My wares are reserved for those who've been visiting Tarn. You'll turn away a paying customer. Yes, what I sell is in high demand, and this is a Tarn, I noticed. Kenthra's the one in charge here. She's right behind you at the pavilion. Scratch her back, she'll scratch yours back. Okay. Sure, I'll ransack this place. Okay. Well, looks like I've been through the entire place. Okay. So, Western Marketplace, huh? So, this near there right now.
I suppose. Very well. Fine. If you insist.
Lady Ilima said you have business with the warehouse. By her word, I grant you access. Good, good. Don't worry. I'm not going to steal anything. I'm going to steal everything I can.
If I must.
What is that? I can click on it. It's a scroll. Okay. Sure.
I suppose.
Oh, Captain's Chambers. Ah! This is probably where Nenler's stuff is. Jeez, dude. Cracking. Yes. Must hurry. Must clean. Clean to stop the voices. Clean to make the cruel lady think I am her slave. We, the voices, demand an audience. Ah! Back! Foul illusion! I have everything just as I wanted. You leave now. Be quiet, Darrow, or I'll have your head. Ah! No. Okay, I'll stop. Please. I'd rather prefer my head where it is. What do you need? Information. Gold. But vases? Not vases. Please, not vases. How much are those vases worth to you? Ah, no. You're serious. Please don't. I'll pay you. Pay! Please take this. Soap. Stay clean. Socks. Stay warm. How is Nenler and Ilima's relationship? Lady Ilima? Cruel Lady Nenler likes Lady Ilima. She's such an obedient pet. So loyal. Cruel Lady keeps her pet down. Keeps her from tasting power. Says if she tastes power, she will change. Become no longer pet, but master. Yes. Lady Ilima thinks Cruel Lady is kind, friendly, but Cruel Lady uses her like a dog, like a slave, like me. Yes. How did you find this out? I have eyes and ears everywhere, in the walls and in the holes where people sit and contemplate what they ate long ago. Also, I saw a letter. There's a letter in the box where the Cruel Lady keeps her writing things. It's locked, but I have the key. You probably want to haggle for this key, don't you? Well, tough. I'm just going to give it to you. Well, damn, you got me. Now, Carry on before I begin to wonder if you're as flammable as these walls, or even more so. Yes, yes, there's the thought. Inside you find a few useless trinkets and a stack of letters. You pick up the first one and begin reading it. Dearest Meddler, recruits have been plentiful in recent months, largely in response to rumors of demonic invasion and the re-emergence of Drizzt Do'Urden. Our soldiers seek to do the Spider Queen's will in all things. As such, we have even more qualified officers that are ready for combat in hotter zones. I have such a highly qualified officer in mind to serve you in Mantle Dareth should you require a loyal lieutenant. What say you? You flip past the letter to the one beneath it, with a different handwriting style. Excellent to hear the good news, my dear and natured mother, but I have no pressing need for a new lieutenant. Ilma is very capable, almost to her own detriment. She shows no lust for power, and she hangs on my every word. With her wrapped around my finger, my position here at Mantle Dareth will be of no concern. Should my loyal lapdog show so much as the slightest ambition for power, then I shall be in touch. For now, Ilma's naivete serves me well. The letters continue, but you take the first two in your pouch. Ilma will want to see these. All right. I have what I need. But let's look around this area. Right, this Drow's name is Blue, so he must want something. Hello, surface dweller. My shop is not open to you. Not at the moment, anyway. Yeah. Yes, my armor is available. Yeah, okay. I get it. It's the same for all the races I get. Access to their goods, only one site, do them a thing. Gotcha. Standard video game practice.
If I must.
Weapon racks. I'll take it. And I'll sell it.
Very well.
Old outsider. You notice the voices coming from the idle gargoyles on both sides. You have been granted permission to the Drow's warehouse and vendors. However, that does not give you access to the building beyond here. Turn around. Alright, I'm not going to start a fight with gargoyles just yet. Maybe in the near future, though.
You insist? I suppose.
Ah, there's the Rosary. I don't know what to... Oh, I'm sorry. My mind is elsewhere. Welcome to Rosara's Goods. How can I help you? I'm here to see if you deserve to drown in the dark lake. No, please. I'm innocent. I don't even know how I could have done what they accused me of doing. I'm selling goods to a drow named Taraj. He's also a merchant here in Mantle Dareth. I sold him some spices and we went our separate ways. I don't normally trust Drow, but, well, you don't have much choice in a place like this. He seemed honest enough until you returned shortly after with a friend. His friend, a Drow woman, accused me of using magic to influence Taraj. She said he would never have bought my goods had I not charmed him somehow. I couldn't believe how jealous she was. even know the first thing about the enchantments and all that magic business. I swear I didn't do anything. Please help me. Can you tell me anything else? Why would they accuse you? I've been trying to figure that out myself. Taraj's friend seems to hate me personally, though I don't know why since I've never done anything to her. Okay. Though I did hear that Taraj's business has been suffering lately. Maybe his friend thought that getting me out of Mantle Dare would help him. Who knows? I should go find Taraj and get his side of the story. Okay, but please do hurry. The guards will be here to arrest me soon. Greetings once again. Have you any news? We found these letters among Menelor's things. Let me take a look at those. Illima's eyes scanned the letters quickly. She appears to be reading it multiple times to verify what she initially read. This is enlightening. My dear Nenlor is using my loyalty against me. I will be ready to do as Lady Roth asks. Alright. What do we owe? Your Duergar now has a quest marker. Okay. The Duergar soldier flinches infrequently, sensing pain. Move along, outsider. Are you injured or afraid? Ha! Afraid. Try your weapon and say that again. Outside. Ah! The Duergar pauses his threats. He gives a loud grunt, trying to put all of his weight on one leg. But back off on your own volition before you. Treat your injury and show Mantle Dare the true strength of a Duergar warrior. I hate to admit it, but you're right. Anything less than my full strength is unsatisfactory. Okay. Wow.
Right. If I must.
Scroll merchant, huh? Maybe there's a bardskin scroll. Not that I can really afford one. I can sell some stuff, maybe? Okay. Huh? Go. It's a little more money. Scroll stone skin. It's way too expensive. Okay.
Very well. If you insist.
Okay. I did speak to Illima. But I'd give you the
I suppose.
news that Illima will no longer stand in your way. Okay. Okay. Well. Oh, what do we have here? Is this Taraj? It is. What will you do with all these spices? You could have at least bought something useful. Yes, Felinia. It will be resolved. The female Drow turns to you as you approach. Keep walking, outsider. This is none of your concern. We heard you got ripped off by a Rosara. You heard true, outsider. I was deceived. Taraj approached that woman seeking to buy a few spices. What he needed these spices for? I'll never know. I think you could probably use a little spice in your life. Oh? Do you now? Yes, go on. As Taraj attempted to barter with the merchant, the amount of spice he was bargaining for increased threefold, and the price per unit rose tenfold at least. And you bought it anyway. Being a good negotiator isn't a crime. No, but influencing a trade with magic is. After I made my purchase, I felt wrong. Felinilla noticed I had made an extremely poor purchase, and she took matters into her own hands. I approached the surface mongrel and cast a detection spell. Something in her vicinity was clearly glowing with mystical energies. Not only had she cheated poor Sybil Garage, but she had done so with magic. The authorities are reviewing the case as we speak. When they confront that woman and detect magic on her person, she will be fitted with a chain-link diving suit. I promise you that. Has anybody else detected the enchantment? No, not yet. But the guards will when they come to take her away. After that, it is over. The rules of Mantle there are simple. The fact that she broke them is obvious. Rosara said that you are a rival merchant. Is that true? Oh no. She sells spices gathered from the surface. Well, I sell wines from Mezzo Baranzan, which of course do not use those spices. That half out to swindle Taraj out of most of the 10 days' profits for naught. I'd like nothing more than to throw her into that dark lake myself. Okay.
Fine. If I must.
I wonder if the magic she detected was the powder residue that what's her name cast on the item trying to catch the thief. How goes your progress? Everyone is ready, including the limo. Excellent to hear. Here's your reward. Now I must go prepare for the arrangements. We'll be in touch later. You've proven yourself to be most useful. Oh, we got a level up for Jarno. Alright, cool. Shield bash. Another shield bash. And let's see. I'll upgrade the commander's shout. Go. Alright, we'll leave off here and see if we could investigate the whole thing between Erozera and Taraj a little more next time. Plus, I can go back into the Drow warehouse and deal with their merchants now, I think.